Ooh, I like my invention. Hmm. All right. Now it's time to fix this. Hey girl, hey Lissa B. Look at you being the first one to comment. This is what I have done so far. Oh, let me show you. So I knew that I was gonna be going live. So I did this part first because I knew I was gonna be on live, and then y'all can see me do my right side. So that's why I went ahead and did the left side. I did, as my husband said, I've been doing hair all day pretty much. I noticed you had a hair. What you mean? What you mean? Oh, a hair wrap. That's what you meant? Oh, a hair rack. Okay. This is yours. I got it propped up all nicely. I got it rigged up. So the only thing that's gonna take me a little bit of time is to fix the parts, but on this side, but it's good. It still helps to have it like pre-parted, you know? Yeah, this is your hair rack that you let me have. And I still got it, girl. I done separated all the hair for all the braids that I should need. So hopefully I won't have to separate any more hair. And I got it propped up how it should be. LOL, it looks new. Oh yeah, so there was one piece. There was actually another piece. I don't know if you remember, and I don't know what happened to it, but it was another piece that was on it, on the hair rack. It's not on there right now, but then another piece was kind of like coming up a little bit, and I super glued it together, so it's pretty much like new. But yeah, so but you really ate on these parts. You ate on these parts. So that's why it took me no time to do this side. Oh, Nola's in here. Hey Nola. Hey. Hey Auntie Deja. Ooh wee. King, you just up on the live. You was on the live yesterday. You on the live tonight. When I do this, it's better to do it with your glasses off, but I just be looking like this for when I'm doing these sides. So on this side, this is where I do like this one, sometimes this one, and I just have my hands like this. Hey King, you do those braids so nice and neat. Thank you. So this time I had Lissa B help me part my hair because last time I did my braids. I'm such a perfectionist, you guys, and it took me so long parting my hair. I literally parted my hair with a mirror. I think I pulled out my phone a couple of times. Yeah, so it took me a good bit of time to part my hair. The last time I did these straight back braids, and it was my first time doing it too, so I really wanted to be perfect. But this time I wanted to save some time. I was like, let me have Lissa B help me out. So But thank you though. I be trying my best. So for these ones, listen, be remember I said I braid like this because it's less strenuous on the arms. So I try to braid like this before I have to switch up how I am braiding. Ooh, I cannot see. Who said that? Nola, did Nola say that? Okay. I'll be able to look at comments when I finish this braid. Because I cannot see my comments right now. I could have done them a little bit longer, but I didn't realize they're not short, but like this is where they are. I was like, oh, I could have did them a little bit longer, but they're still cute though. I feel like last time they were just a tad longer, so we're gonna do it like this. Don't be talking about me and my glasses. I think I can put them back now. Okay. Then add in the hair. Hey Deja, Happy New Year. Thank you. I'm assuming that Princess R typed that message. Happy New Year to you as well. Wishing you nothing but the best and prosperity, love, money, all that good stuff. Hey yo, how's your day going? My day is going pretty good. I had a good day today. Um, not too much going on today. I think Sundays are chill days, which is good. Chill days with the fam. So we didn't really do like a whole lot. Um, I started on my hair earlier today. I started on it while the girls were taking their nap. And then I did Sayla's hair. I washed it and stuff like that. Um, I didn't finish Sky's hair. I'm a little behind, but I'm gonna do hers tomorrow. But Sayla's hair is so cute. I did like a little flat twist on her, and it was really, really cute. Oh, I see. Instead of holding your arms to the back. Yes. Because it's not like, you hold your hands to the back and your arms get so tired. So, you see? And that really took me no time. No, I can't figure out how to do it the way she does, but I'm sure it's a lot easier on arms. I was just telling Lucy that because she was like, you don't know how to, when she was helping part my hair, she was like, you don't know how to, braid, like, with your arms back like that. She said something else, but yeah. I'm like, yes, girl, I do, but I do this for what I can. So yeah. Boom, one braid in. How you doing, King? If you still on here, we miss you. We love you. Oh, the girls rode their bikes again today. Um, Miss Sayla, she's getting better ish. She's getting better, but like it's still a work in progress, okay? Thank you for all the thumbs. Hello, Warren House. People that I haven't said hey to. So now I can put my braids up how they were. And this is my hair from when my mom, I haven't like washed or anything since my mom did my silk press, but so it's still stretched out pretty good. But yeah, she fleeked it on these parts right here, but these ones I have to like clean up just a little tiny bit. Oh, listen, B and everybody in here, me and Don P, we started watching Hijack on Apple TV. I think we're on episode 2. And that's what I was watching up until I got on live. But yeah, it's actually it's interesting. Like, I will be honest, it's interesting. I didn't think it was going to be that good. Um, but yeah, it's got us, glued to the screen, if you want to say. So all I've been doing, I take the braid that's already like pretty much pre-parted down, fix it up where I need to. And the only thing is like the mirror be so far away. So sometimes I'll be like, I cannot really see how well the part looks. So we just gonna keep it rolling. So then when it gets to the back part, I kind of just like comb this side, I comb the other side where I'm gonna be braiding, and then put a clip on it. Because it's hard for me to see, and it's also kind of hard for me to tell. So, but I will give some props to Lissa B a little bit because she actually parted my hair off on Friday, I think. I think it was Friday. Yeah, she parted my hair off on Friday, and so it's not like the freshest of parts because I've been wearing like a little do rag and a beanie and everything on top of it. So it's kind of like I have to already, you're definitely gonna have to clean up the parts, but I really have to because I waited 2 whole days to do my hair. I just wait until those Apple TV shows cycle to Netflix. You know what? That's actually a good thing, but I feel like not all of the Apple TV shows cycle to Netflix though, do they? I feel like some of them, like the Apple originals, I don't think that Apple puts those on Netflix, do they? Like maybe some of them, but I'm just not sure. I can't think of any off the top of my head. Since since this is like a old um silk press, I will say I probably won't keep them in that long. Maybe like a couple of weeks. Yeah, probably a couple of weeks. Right, this is how I start off my braid. I put a little bit of gel in it, and then I start my braid off, and then I'll show the pieces how big I start them with. So I'm doing this on my head again, so my hands aren't back yet. This is how big of a piece that I start with. And then I just start my braid. And they're not stitch either. That would take me a long time. I really don't do stitch. I feel like sometimes it looks like a stitch braid in the beginning because of how I part it off, but no, I just get to braiding. And when I add my hair, I just kind of, I don't know, I just add with basically how it feels, but there is some kind of rhyme to it. But it's like more so how I feel, like how the hair feels in my hand. Fine. Next piece. Now I'm gradually starting to make them bigger. The little feet end pieces. And so I guess when I finish doing my hair, me and Don P will start back watching Hijack. Because we done watched all of our little shows. So I had 6 braids on this side to do. So I separated 6 braids worth of hair on my feeding rack. So hopefully, like I said, I won't have to add any more extra. You'll see the braid. And sometimes on my own head, like I have to loosen up the pressure. Like sometimes, cause I think last time I did these braids, I had my hair so tight, and so this time I be like braiding. I'm like, okay, that's a little too tight, girl. Calm it down. I feel like it's easier to like braid tight on yourself, but maybe that's just me. Okay, and then I'm gonna add another piece. How long do you wear? Okay, yeah, I said the movies. Oh, the movies. Okay, okay, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, you're right. Because even if I go on Apple TV right now, they'll have like movies that um, they put out first, and then you can like access it on the other streaming platforms. Yeah, that's right. You're right, Nola. My bad. Oh, I probably done messed up the I probably done messed up the party now, cause it's not as flush as how these ones are. Yeah, you said can I do your hair like that? Yeah, I could. I could, girl. You'll be crying cause you act so tender-headed, but yeah, I can do it. But I do like hijack. I am very curious to know where it's gonna go since it seems like I mean we're only on episode 2, so I know I'm like what else is gonna happen, for it to be a whole season's worth. And now I'm curious to know if they're gonna have like other seasons too. Yeah. I really do not like the way like this. I should have had like a little bit more right here, but it's okay. And you guys should be proud of me because I was like, okay, I'm gonna go live to finish my hair up, and then I was like, I don't know, but nope, I'm here. And then I'm just gonna finish the braids up when I put all of them in my hair, all of them on my scalp. So yeah, thank you for the thumbs, you guys. When you come in, hit the thumbs up button. Don P, you want to say hey? Oh yeah, show the robe, the custom robe. I got you. Oh, you're not gonna speak. You're just gonna let it speak for itself. Okay. Period. Don't play with him. Don't play with him. Okay. Period. Y'all see that? That was my man. Ooh. I had got him one robe for Christmas. It's in there. But I wanted to customize a robe for him. And if you customize it, it's like no takes backseats, And I'm glad that I didn't, because then he was like, "Oh yeah, I would want my thread. I want my thread to be yellow." I would have never thought yellow, but he does like yellow. If y'all heard anything, that's Don P getting onto our children. They're supposed to be asleep right now. Um, I imagine that's our youngest daughter getting in trouble, getting a little pop pop. Cause it's 9:22. We put the girls down at 8:30. That is their bedtime. Oh, that's a fly roll. Thank you, Nola. I was worried that it wasn't gonna fit him, because when I had ordered on the website, it was like one size fits all up to an extra large, and I didn't even see that when I had ordered. So I was like, oh snap. So when it came, I was like, oh, this look a little small, but he liked it, and he was like, yes, it fits him good. So we threw away his old robe. We threw away my old Uggs, you guys, because apparently people was talking about me behind my back, with me wearing my Uggs that I had. Not necessarily talking about me trying to be shady, but like they'd be like, "Ooh, she really must love those Uggs." But anyways, I got some new Uggs, y'all, because I wore those Uggs to the ground. Literally, I wore them to the point to where I was walking on the sole of the shoe. And I didn't even know that until Christmas time. I'm like, wow. So I really wore them things out. Also Don P made milkshakes again with my new Ninja blender that he got me for Christmas. He's like obsessed with making milkshakes right now. So when it gets to the back part, I will say, cause when it gets to the back, I really can't feel if it's in a straight line or not. So I kind of just separate it with my hand a little bit, because I really can't like tell that good. But at the same time, I guess it really doesn't matter since it's in the back. You won't really see it, but I just have to trust my mother in that she separated it pretty good. But I know it's probably not as straight because I slept on my hair for like 2 days. Yeah. But okay, this is the next braid. Hopefully I can fix it. I hate that I messed up like the straightness of it, but it's okay. Anytime you do these styles, one braid is probably always going to be off a little bit. Like this one, off a little bit. And I don't know. I feel like maybe I did that, but one moment. Okay, Lisa B, that's enough. She said all the way to the ground. Yeah. And I tried to refurbish them and everything, y'all. I mean, I tried, but you know, it was over for those. It was over for them. Oh, if anybody, well, y'all probably weren't in Lissa B's live earlier, but my little shrimp cocktail, I ate that. I already ate it for lunch. I have platform Uggs. I love them. The platform Uggs are really, really, really cute. I'm not gonna lie. I probably would want a pair. Um, I would be checking the back of my parts would mirror everyone. It would take me all night. Yes, but Nola, that's why I said this time I had Lissa B help me. Like if I would have done my braids the same night or something, I probably wouldn't be so like worried about the back. But you know, we're gonna have these braids in for a couple weeks. If it ain't that great, then it is what it is at this point. That's what I'm like telling myself. So now I switched up the hand placement, y'all. Now I'm braiding to the back. Honestly, I feel like my arms don't start getting tired until I get to like the top of my head. Cause that's when the braids get longer. You know, you at the longest part of your head and your arms really start getting tired and you really need some breaks. But yeah. So, because if I would have kept the same hand placement that I do, then I would have had my head like this. But it would have been too much. If my phone was up a little bit higher, y'all be able to see better. But this is what my braids look like. I will say, I think I've gotten a lot better with feet ends in my hair. Yeah, I've been getting a lot better with feet ends. I started doing hair on the side a little bit, and the little girls and well, their moms be wanting to have braiding hair added into it, and I never braided with braiding hair on the girls, so I had to start practicing. And so actually the first time that I did these straight backs was my first time. Well, I think I did my mom's hair first, so I did feet ends for the first time on her, and then the straight backs on myself. And so yup. Ah, see, I done pulled some hair, y'all. Y'all see that? So I done pulled some hair onto this side. That's the only thing. Now I gotta try to pull it out without breaking it. All right, we Gucci. We Gucci. Yes, you gotten better than the GOAT. Ha! Girl. Girl, you sound like you just finished watching him talking about the GOAT. That's all they kept saying in that whole movie. Isaiah White, the GOAT. I want to be the next GOAT. Girl, I can tell you just finished watching the movie. All they was saying, who's the GOAT? Who's gonna be the next GOAT? Like, okay. Listen, be laughing, right? You know what I'm talking about. She just finished watching him, y'all. She might talk about it on one of her tea times. Morning or her morning coffee. Let me not disrespect. Her morning coffee times. This is how my braids are looking. And I will say, since my hair is, even though it's not like fresh, fresh silk press or anything, it's straight. So it's like a lot easier. You don't really have to worry about tucking all the puffiness and all of that in your hair and stuff like that. So braiding has been a I can't lie. It's really been a breeze. You know what I watched today? I finished watching this movie. I've never seen the movies before this one, but I finished watching Predator, the new one that came out, Badlands, and it was actually good. I have not watched any Predator movies, I don't think, before this one, but That's what we watched before we started watching Hijack. And it was actually really good. Red just cash after you money for that refund? Girl. Girl, I know you lying. You better send her that back. You trifling. She called me about, well, she called me and Don P talking about something. Who gonna send me the money for? I'm like, girl, watch at your own risk. Cause you know what you like. Should have watched the trailer. Is what you should have did before you click purchase. And if you did watch a trailer, then shame on you. You gotta watch the old school Predator. Oh, so you've watched them before. I feel like probably not on your own, off your own muscle. Have you watched them? Or maybe you did. Look, y'all, so I got 3 braids left. I know right now it looks like, girl, what is going on? But it is pre-parted, my hair. I just have to sift it out. But this is what we looking like. Yes, and I got 3. So I said I parted out exactly what I needed for my braids. So, and I also feel like this is what's helping me go faster, is like just getting the braids in, and then we'll worry about braiding the rest of it later. Don't be like this. Yes, the first Predator. Okay, I have to check it out because no, actually I think I was on Hulu. This is my little setup right here. So I got those last 3 rows I have for my last 3 braids. Yeah, actually I think I was on Hulu, and I don't think it was the first Predator. It was one of the Predators though, and it has some actors in it that I actually liked. And I was gonna start watching it. I don't remember why I didn't watch it though, but I watched the newest one, so I typically don't do that when it's like series, movies, or whatever. I like to start from the beginning and like work my way up, but I was like, okay. It seemed like they had a whole bunch of them, and I was like, I don't know if I can catch up. See, yeah. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So I was contemplating starting from the top and going down this way, and then I wouldn't run into the issue that I'm running into right now. But we're here. We're gonna keep trucking. Hola, hello Marilyn. I should have watched the trailer. Yes, you should have. You definitely should have. Like, I don't know about going to see it in the movies, because me and Don P went to the movies to go see it. Another movie I don't know about going to see in the movies is Weapons. We went to go see that too. We definitely could have watched that at home. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking when they came out with that movie. That could have been a Netflix original, really. Yeah, they didn't have to put that in the movie theater. They didn't have to. Ah, this braid is coming unloose. Okay. I'm gonna have Don P come and make sure that this is like a straight line, because this braid is starting to come loose. I don't have this braid in too long. Can somebody tell me why when we're doing our makeup or parting our hair that we have to make that ugly scrunch face? Like, not cute. Oh shoot, Dom P is eating. I don't really want to bother him, but I kind of have to. Because I really don't know. Bae, I know you're eating, but can you make sure that this line is straight really quickly? These two braids came undone, so I can't really see. This is good up here. Thank you, babe. Lissa B said, couple goals. He was eating, y'all. I really didn't want to bother him. I was like, ooh, I really need him to help me on that one. I couldn't feel my hands. But I will say, with braiding your hair when it's straight, like too much product, it gets real slick. And I was having a hard time earlier. But yeah, I had to have my man come help me. He back eating, y'all. Y'all haven't eaten nothing since breakfast and my little, I consider that a snack. The shrimp cocktail, ooh, it was bussin'. It was so bussin'. I'm talking about, I hadn't even let it thaw out all the way. It was still frozen at the bottom. I was still eating it. I was still eating that shrimp cocktail. I thought it was frozen. I thought it had thawed out, but I guess I was wrong. Okay. Right. Shout out to Don P, y'all. Am I moving, y'all? Am I moving? Am I braiding fast? That was the goal. That's the only thing about doing it like with my hands going back. Sometimes I think my other hand catches hair from the other side. And so that's how I end up with it in my braid. But I can't really do much about it. She gonna be looking so cute. I think I do want to do another silk press though before the cold season is over with, since I got all the silk press products. I definitely think I want to do that because it's just so easy. Hey y'all over here chilling. Hey Red. Hey girl. You must have just got in here, or you been in the bushes. I'm ready to eat too. But Don P already knew me. He was like, oh, you finna go live, you finna do your hair, so you probably not gonna be able to, you're not gonna be eating until later. And that's how I do, because I don't want to get too comfortable. You know, you eat some food, you get the little itis, then you don't want to do nothing, you get too comfortable in the bed, all of that. Woo. See, my arms get tired. So I try to braid how I braid on the sides as much as I can. Because my arms be getting so tired. Oh, Lord. One of the children are up still. Y'all hear them getting in trouble? It's 9:41 now. Ooh, they still up. And they just got a pot from their daddy. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, shoot. I done grabbed some hair from the other side. Uh-oh. Oh, it's too much going on at one time. That sounds like my oldest child crying though. He said she was asleep. Dang, I done grabbed some hair on the other side because I didn't have that part clamped off. Dang it. It was a good movie. Y'all didn't like it? She said I was trifling. Okay, yeah, so Red. I actually, so me and Don P, we went to the movie theaters to go see it when it had first came out. And the other day, I just rewatched the him movie. Like I had just rewatched it, so I thought it was funny when Lissa B was like, "Oh, like talking about it and saying how she was gonna watch it," and I'm like, "Wow!" Like I just rewatched it, and I honestly, the reason I kind of rewatched it is because I was like, "Oh, sometimes you miss certain stuff when you first watch them like little psychological." Thriller type of movies, but I don't think I missed anything. I think it was good. The reason that I would say that I would rank it as high as I would is because of the actors in it. Um, but it definitely had more potential. But like, I don't think it was as bad as probably like Lissa B was saying. Like, yeah. There's some other movies that I probably would have been like really highly irritated about paying for. But hey, Lissa B, take it like this. At least you didn't spend $25 to go see it in the movie theater. Hey, at least you only paid $6 to watch it. I mean, am I right? So that's a plus. I feel like that's a plus with stuff when you're able to purchase it. And I think it was probably that cheap because it's done been out so long. Okay. I'll be trying to get it to where I can braid like this as quickly as possible. They'll sleep good tonight. If Lil Pop never they they been hearing you pop the girls. They heard me? Yeah, I think so. Well, I said, ooh, they getting a pop. Red said they'll sleep good tonight. Yeah, they probably will. They was up again. That's the third time. So Scott must have. Scott unplugged the bed. Oh Lord, that's why I don't be liking her to sleep against the wall. That's why I be like, get off the wall, cause and when that plug be coming undone, I'll be like, there ain't no way this just came out by itself. I caught her in the middle of it. We gonna have to switch sleeping positions, cause Sayla like to pull on the curtains on the left side of the bed, and Sky like to take the plug out for the bed that Nam got her on the right side. Yeah, we gonna have to switch them sleeping positions up. Glasses. Hey, Amy. Sounds like, yeah, I think it was. You said it's really long, Nola. Yeah, it is. You talking about my hair? Yeah. Yeah. It's giving. Honestly, also, Sayla took off the black thing and put the bonnet back on. At least she put the bonnet back on. But the whole point is to put the black thing on so that her twists aren't all over the place in the morning time. I'm gonna have to go fix it when they go to sleep. Let's take the black thing off. That's keeping the hair mushed together on the scalp. Wake up in the morning, it's gonna be like that. Last two braids, and um, but anyways, I was about to say something to what Nola had said, but honestly, yeah, it is kind of long, but not as long as I thought it was gonna be. Like I could have added some more hair to make it longer. I feel like the first time I did it, it was a little bit longer, but when I was separating my hair, I wasn't really sure. You know, I kind of got to get back in the swing of braiding. I was thrown when he found out he was grown and his father was a sacrifice. Makes me think about real family members. Starts to actually, okay, I know I said that I didn't catch anything else that I had missed, but I think that was a very integral part of the whole entire plot. Like the first time I went to the movie theaters, I don't know if I had to go to the bathroom or something. I try not to go to the bathroom when I'm in the movie theaters, but maybe that's when I left or something. I don't know, but I don't remember that particular moment where it was like, I think it was like a flashback or something, but like it flashed to like where it was like a picture of him and his dad. So it actually made a lot more sense to me when I saw that. But I kind of, because I was just like, what? Like, what's going on? You know? But I don't know. I feel like it made everything make a little bit more sense as to why they were going so hard for him, because like Lissa B had said, we hadn't seen nobody playing football. We didn't see no talent for real. And so when his injury happened, you know, most of the big dogs and like the big leagues, I'm talking like I know football, but they, you know, scatter and stuff like that. So when he had got that phone call and it was like, oh, like Isaiah White wants you to come, da 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 da, I'm like, okay, why all of a sudden they're like, yeah, we still want you. Basically, you know what I mean? I don't know. It kind of just made sense, the obsession with him. That's crazy. Not the little booties matter. Please don't play on my live stream. I was keeping it demure. Thank ya. Thank ya. Not too much on me. Not too much on me. Oh, girl, she been moving. She been moving. Okay, I feel like I have to, at this point, I'm gonna be like, whatever. This is a face of focus. Of focus and determination. This is the last two. Gotta get it right. I don't know. Something is really throwing me off. And you know one thing too? I don't think I ever have I ever finished my hair on live? I think I did it one time. Once before. This is crooked. I can't fix it. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I finished my hair one time before on live. But most other times when I am doing my hair, I don't ever finish it on live. Okay, I'm doing too much right now. I'm doing too much. I'm gonna pull this piece back. Because then, too, you don't really have much time before it reverts. Like my roots start reverting a little bit. I'm just gonna leave it how I had it. Cause I'm gonna have to get so when it gets to the back part, I really don't trip about it too much. All I try to make sure to get straight really is the nape. And with this part, I just kind of been feeling it. And I part. I feel and I part. And I'm not gonna turn around because I would ask y'all if it's straight, but I don't wanna have to fix it. So we just gonna put the braids in. We gonna put the braids in and just kind of like hope it turn out good, you know? Hey, Chloe. Wait. I didn't understand. Oh, wait. I didn't understand the point of the lady with the snot and the two people. Girl, when I had rewatched that, I remember that. Okay, so let me know if I'm the only person that's like this. But when stuff like that happens in movies, it like kind of cringes me. Like when people spit, when people throw up, I can't really watch that. Like, ugh. Especially if I'm eating food, like I don't want to eat anymore. Cause somebody has spat and it's like a good spit, like ooh, like I don't want to watch that. Yeah, you are right about that, Lissa B. Like that was so random to me. Yeah, it was you're not wrong. It was definitely random. And then when he tongue kissed her, I was like, okay. I was like, all right. Like all them scenes, my face was scrunched up. Cause I'm like, what is the point? Like, what are we doing here? What is going on? Like, who are these people? Why are we being this way? I don't know. Yeah, scenes like that, I just be like, ew. They were super fans. I had to delete the crazy person you made it, in my opinion. Red, you must love this movie. Is Chloe here? Oh, hey, Chloe. How y'all gonna come to my live and say hey to her first? I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm just playing, guys. Not really. Anyway. I had a good Sunday, though. I didn't do much, you know, it was just the family, but I do really enjoy my Sundays at home with my family, you know, with the girls, with my hubby. I do enjoy our time together, just spending it with one another. Like, we didn't do really hardly much for real. Like, we didn't go out anywhere or anything, but we still just enjoyed each other's presence. And I feel like that's what it's all about, you know? So, you really can't beat that. You really cannot. Hopefully, I can do this and not pull no hair from the other side because I do not have the time for that. So when I'm doing these braids, I have 8 pieces. I do 8 feet in pieces, 6 on I guess the skeleton of the braid. And then when it comes off the scalp on the tail, that's kind of a weird analogy, but you get what I'm saying. I do 2 pieces after it's no longer on the scalp. That's just how I do it. I feel like, you know, everybody probably does their feed ins a little bit differently, but Um, I think that's like the pro of doing your own hair because it's like you know your own head, you know like what you don't like. If something comes out bad, then it's your fault pretty much, but you can do it how you want to do it. And I personally just have never been a fan of like the feet end braids where they're like so big and bulky. And so I add my hair in a certain way so that it's not like really bulky, like in the front, in the middle, in the back, stuff like that. So yeah, that's how I do it. Chloe, you laughing at me? I guess I was intrigued because I've always been curious about Illuminati and the Sonic Claw, if you will. You know what though? Um, Stuff that makes me think about that. I guess more so in lines of with football and stuff. I don't know, and I think I pulled some hair. I sure did. I was trying not to. Okay. What makes me think about it is I don't know if y'all have ever watched the little documentary, the docu series things on Netflix. They come out with them like frequently, but the football players, it'd be like Untold. I think it's Untold. I think right. Okay, yeah. And the football players in particular, like if they like go crazy, like somebody done died, they done went to prison, or like they done committed suicide, or somebody done killed them, like it's just really crazy because it's like we see like a little backstory of their lives, and I'm just like, when they get to the league, they go crazy, like they get brought in by these people. Same thing was going on with in him, underground parties, like something was in his drink, they doing like these rituals and stuff like that, and like the people just become completely different people, like, and it's just really sad because it's like they be talented people but then go completely left and get involved with all this stuff, and if they're still in the league and haven't didn't get too crazy, like okay, I guess good for them, but most of the time it's like the goats like go way too far and they end up becoming just like a has-been, like, oh, you were the greatest, not anymore. Couldn't hang pretty much, and it's just crazy to me because I just be like, wow, like this stuff is so toxic. Like imagine if that person did not go to the football league. We go into Hollywood, imagine if that person didn't get in with this crowd of people, like, yeah, it's really crazy to me. It really is intriguing, like how that stuff works, how people get up into that stuff. Um, and I don't know. I could go on for a long time about this stuff because sometimes you will even think like, oh, like your idols or whatever, like people that you really like are like actually wholesome, and oh, they haven't been swept up by the Illuminati and stuff like that. But then at some point, eventually, you start to notice them changing a little bit. They dressing a little different, talking a little different. You can just kind of tell when that has happened. Um, yeah, I'm tired of braiding way to the back like that. This is the gel that I be using. Oh, can't even see it. This is the gel that I be using. I love it. I don't know. I ever since I started using it, I just have not stopped. It's no scent to it. It doesn't flake. I don't think I've ever had an experience where it did flake on me or anything like that. But yeah, no scent, no flaking, good hold. I like using it. I use it on the girls. I use it on my hair. And then yeah, so that's what I use when I be parting my hair and stuff like that. That's what I be using. Yep. I'm making good time. Okay, it's been an hour already, but that's good though. I think it took me, well, an hour and a half of braiding on this side, and then like the rest of the time separating hair, like 30 minutes or so separating hair. So that's actually good. Like 4 hours on this. First time I did it. How long did it take me, babe, when I did this the first time? Huh? No, when I did this style the first, like last time I 2 days. It took me 2 days. Oh, it took forever. Yeah, it took me a long, long time. Like a very long time. Yeah, because I think I had started like in the morning time, and I don't think I finished until the morning time. But I had multiple breaks and stuff, obviously, because the kids. When I be trying to do my hair, if they're up, it just does not work out for me. So it's best that I do my hair like when they're asleep. So this is how it's looking. Last section, the best section. You don't have to use no. I haven't even been using my little edge brush. I finally found it. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter at this point. I'm also I guess for people who've seen me and my hairstyles and stuff, I don't do I don't know. I'm not really a fan of the edges. Like I'll do them if I have like a frontal. But speaking of a frontal, I haven't had that since it's been a long time since I've had a frontal wig, but I'll do edges like on a frontal, but like separating my own hairs, no. I don't like doing that because I feel like it just decreases the time that your protective hairstyle is good. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to wake up and have to do my edges every single morning. I don't want to have to do that. I don't want to have to flick out my baby hairs every time because they done nap back up again. So, you know, just a personal preference though, I think. I cannot believe I've been on here for an hour. When you be talking, it just not feel like that. Oh, girl, get back over here. We cannot have no mess ups on this last braid. Okay, she leaned to the side ever so slightly, but we gonna have to keep going. We can't start over. I feel like once you mess up, then you gotta restart again. And it's hard to get that grip. Like it's so hard to get the initial grip that you had when you first started braiding. Nope. Just gotta keep going. Hopefully we can mask the mess up. Arm break. I don't like to put too much product in my hair either. I try to put as little as possible and add if I need to. So I don't want it to feel like wax when I take my braid out. Okay, so I'm adding my 5th piece of hair. About out of the camera. I have a hair sticking out, but hopefully leave hair. I have to cut that. Ooh. I pulled it though, it feels like my hair. Stick that back in there. Aw, dang. We might have to cut it, y'all. You might have to cut that little piece of hair. You can feel when it's your hair because when you pull on it, it's sticking out. You feel it tugging on your scalp. Dang it. I don't have no, well, I think I do have a crochet needle downstairs. So it is what it is. Let's keep braiding. Mm, 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 mm. And usually I feel like when I'm doing my hair, but these are just the feet ends. But sometimes I don't like to dip my hair until the morning time, but it is cold. So I don't know, I might rethink that, but I don't know. I don't like, and the reason I don't like to dip them before bed is because, you know, you gotta wrap your hair up and stuff, even if you don't wrap the ends up per se. It's like, then it'll be kind of crinkly, you know, because the hair stay wet. It takes a long time for braiding hair to dry. And so I rather dip my hair and kind of just be up and about and moving versus laying down or something like that. So I don't know. We'll see how I feel when I finish braiding my hair. But then too, I got some in and we got to cuddle. So I can't be having wet braids on them. So I might just dip it in the morning. They look so good. Thank you, Chloe. Thank you. Thank you. Shout out Lissa B. Shout out Lissa B for helping me out with the You know what? Okay. I will say now this is my second time. I haven't even finished braiding the hair all the way, but I do agree that this is my look, one of my go-to looks now. I think Brittany said that for sure too. Don P said it. I think Lissa B said it as well, but I like it. And you know what? I never did this braid style before. Like before last time I did it, which is probably like a few months ago, I never did braids like this. You know, gotten them done or done them on myself because I felt like my head was too small. And so I just felt like it would look funny on me. But maybe, you know, I've kind of matured a little bit in my face. Maybe it looks better. Maybe it just always would have looked cute. Who knows? I would have never known. But yeah, that's the reason I never got them. Because I was just like, oh, it's not going to look good on my head. I got a little pea head. Now I look like Lissa B. We don't look alike. Oh, Chloe, come on now. I wonder if people see me and my daughters. You're back. Hello, welcome back. Hello, it's me. It's a little hair rack. I separated just enough hair perfectly. Perfectly. Okay. So I already braided this side. And okay, I don't need this anymore. This one. So then to braid the rest, I just use the jam because I mean it does have my hair in it too, but to make sure it goes slick, because you know you need a little bit of slip to help you braid a little bit quicker. So I just get a little bit of the blue jam and just pick up where I left off so that I can braid them. I think I said I'm going to dip them in the morning, but I know how I be in the morning. I'm not gonna feel like it. Thank you, Nola. Thank you. Oh, I gotta turn around so y'all can see the back. Y'all let me know if it looks straight in the back or not. Have you seen the back? Or what does it look like? It look good in the back. So I don't know nothing about the back. I'm sure they do, Red. People tell me they see me and my son and daughter. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like when I look at me, I'm just always gonna see my dad, but I think it's a little bit more difficult for people to be like, oh yeah, you look your daddy if they never met the person. You know what I mean? So if they see me and my mom all the time because we're like similar in skin complexion. We got big old foreheads. Um, we got the same attitude and all that stuff. Like we resemble. But yes, I for as long as I can remember, I've just always been like, dang, I look just like my daddy. But I guess it's gonna be the same thing for the girls too because nobody says the girls look like me. I don't know. I see myself in them. I think when they get older, then maybe that's when people start being like, "Oh, you look just like your mama" and stuff. Thank you, Red. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, you gotta like it up, y'all. Like it if you like my hair. Just like to like. Just like to just be giving. You know what I mean? Just be in a good mood. Hit the thumbs up. Yes, it does. Yes, you're welcome. Thank you for making me the CEO. Oh, Nola said, hey, Chloe. You must have dipped out or something like that, Nola, because I think Chloe been in here for a good little minute. It was that dance you did. You look like her dancing. She always doing some little dance. I know I don't dance. I don't dance. I just sit and look cute. You looking at me? What you staring at? Evo. Mm-hmm. Your demeanor sometimes look like Melissa. That's funny. Oh my gosh. Mm-hmm. Ooh wee. Yeah, that's my dog though. I can't say that's my bestie anymore. She was my bestie, but now I got my boo. Don P is my bestie. Whew. But it is so funny though. Listen, B probably ain't in here no more, but I don't know. Our personalities are so similar. And that's why our little like we'll get along, but then we mad at each other. Ooh girl. Ooh girl. I'll be so mad at her. She probably be mad at me too. But I think with her, like we're both such strong personalities, so like a last word, her not gonna be had. Cause I used to let her just talk to me. She talk crazy to me, all when I was growing up, all in high school, and I'm just sitting there looking at her like, okay, you done? In my head, I didn't say that out loud. And now it's like, now I'm grown, and it's just be like, oh girl, you're not gonna pull one of them again. Oh no, you're not gonna talk to me like that. Mm-mm. You wish you could braid your own hair? Yes, like that would really save you. I don't think I told y'all. I think I told y'all the horror story about the silk press. That's why Alyssa B had to do my silk press because the girl like I don't know, it's just hard. Like if you don't have like your mama or your auntie or somebody in your family who can do your hair, if you don't know how to do it or something, it's like you have to rely on trying to get other people to do it. And it's just too much. Like it's too much for me. I can't do it. But it would be nice, like, say if my mom didn't know how to do hair. But luckily I do. Luckily I learned and my girls don't have to go to like hairstylists and stuff like that because my daughter is the same. She'd be like, Mom, not anymore. Yeah. Because your daughters like they're like your little mini yous. Like I'm already knowing like when the girls get older, oh my gosh. Ooh. Like Sky is already sassy. And I'd be like, ooh, okay girl, not too much. Calm down. But I'm prepared for it. Mm-mm-mm. Also, me and my mom, we braid different. Like when she braids, like the ends of the braids, I believe she braids underhand. Now I'm getting confused in my head because now I'm braiding and I'm looking at myself in the mirror, but this is overhand. Yeah, this is overhand. I'm just doing it backwards because it's on myself. But yeah, she braids underhand. So another thing, like when she would braid my hair when I was younger and stuff like that, she would like braid it and then leave the ends like this and then like be like, okay, you can finish it. But she would be braiding underhand. So then when she flips it to me, I braid overhand, and our braid patterns look different. And so that's why sometimes I'd be like, okay, can you like do the top part of my hair? Like if I was doing like box braids or something, like I want you to braid all the way. Cause I just could not understand how her braid was looking like that. I don't know. I'm just like, girl, my braids do not look like yours. Like you can tell it's two different braid patterns. But this is just how I braid. It's just more comfortable for me. Same glow. My daughter was on her phone in the store once and I said, pay attention to your surroundings. She said, I'm grown now. I got it. Oh, girl. Oh, Lord. Nah, no, you lying. Ooh, She said, I'm grown now. I got it. That sounds like something I would say, though. That sounds like something I would say. That is so funny. Well, it's so funny, but I cannot blame her. That's cute though. I don't know. I just call my mom mom. I don't call her mommy. Mom, dad, you you with your mom, mommy. Hey dad. Why so dry with dad? Why it's not daddy? Hey daddy. he's he's like, don't ever ask me that again. That's funny. I'm back. So y'all been talking about me? Girl, hush. Ain't nobody been talking about you. Yeah, girl. I knew you was in here. You had to have been in the bushes or something. Oh, you know what though? Listen to me when you made that comment. She know I don't like when people whisper around me because I feel like they're talking about me. So I'll be like, y'all talking about me? Cause why are they whispering? Like when her and Don P start whispering, like, what are y'all whispering for? I'm in the other room. Oh, you was out of the chat. Oh, yeah, we might have mentioned you like once or twice. Nothing too much. Not too crazy. You gotta worry about it. You don't gotta worry about us. Don't worry, hun. What you doing though? Since now that you done finished all of Hijack and now you done watched him, cause you been chilling big hard today. You really been chilling. Oh, you're actually working, but you getting up now. Oh, okay. Okay, my bad. I'll be quiet. Oh, and also the only thing too, like I feel like when I have this hairstyle, my glasses be getting pushed down. They fall naturally down anyway. I actually have to get them tightened up, but I feel like they kind of get pushed because of these ones right here. But with how little they are, it's not really like I can push the braid back. I mean, I guess I could, but Then the braid would have to be going all the way back. Yeah, I don't know. It would probably mess up the parts. But anyway, so that means I gotta wear my contacts majority of the time that I have these braids in, which is not bad. But then I gotta do my eyebrows. Look at my eyebrows, you guys. Real bushy, real bushy. So then the look will really come together when I take my glasses off, have my eyebrows done and did. Then I'll really look like somebody. Okay, thank you. We got a 21. Thank you. Whoever did that. I love the engagement. I cannot believe I've been on here for almost an hour and a half, but you know what? That's really good timing. I'm really happy and proud of myself. Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. So, like, I feel like my mom braids like this, but I can't braid like that. Like, I can, but it's uncomfortable. So, anytime the braid is like flipped like this, oop, y'all can't see. Anytime it's flipped over and the braids are going, you really can't really see what I'm doing. But, anyways, I always flip my braids this way so that I can braid under, because that is the most comfortable position for me personally. And that way I can braid faster. But yeah, because if I had it flipped how it was naturally falling, it would have taken me a long time to try to braid it like that. Yeah. And you know something too, I don't know if anybody else does like their own hair or does anybody else's hair. When you're finished, like, do y'all be putting that mousse and stuff, that foam on your head? Because I normally don't do that, but I don't know, maybe I will for this one. I don't know where my what you call it is, because it do be feeling good though. It do be feeling good. Okay, let me focus, y'all. On a serious note, I really do think I have like ADD, maybe ADHD or something. I'm not really sure, because I be getting distracted so easily. Not really sure though. It's just thoughts. Could be inaccurate. I don't know where the foam stuff is. Last braid. And I really shouldn't have to trim much either of my hair. Well, my braids, whatever you want to call it. But I am going to put some oil on it. Oh, I do have some braid spray, so maybe I'll just spray that on there. I'll just spray a little bit of braid spray. Now, if it was any other braids, I probably would have braided a little bit longer. Only doing it if you're gonna set it with some heat, since you're natural. Oh yeah. Well, I'm like not really natural right now, you know, because my hair is straight and like all the way down to my butt, because you know, got inches and stuff. But yeah, no, I feel you though, girl. But I can't find it anyways, so I'm gonna just squirt a little bit with this. And I like to finish doing my hair before I take a shower. Dom P already took a shower, so after this, I'm gonna feel so clean. Every time I braid my hair, you'll see I'm like shiny, like a light bulb. Just all the grease. I don't know what that is when you're braiding. Where's a hair oil? Well, I was going to oil my scalp. We'll use this one. One thing about this house, we're gonna have some oil. It's gonna be some hair oil somewhere. I love to put some oil on the scalp after a fresh hairdo. scalp just glistening. When Don P do my he be oiling my, he actually has gotten better, so maybe I shouldn't talk about him. But when he would oil my scalp, I would have oil dripping down my neck. I sure would. Okay, and a little bit of oil for my actual braids. That is tea tree oil that I just put on. And this is my ends of my hair before I clip them. I really don't think I need to. So let me show y'all the back again. Can y'all, I don't know if I can see. So like I said, when it started getting to this part, I stopped really caring about if it was straight or not. I really only cared about that part. But let me close this door so that y'all can. Oh, and you guys should also be proud of me because my phone didn't die. Finished product. This is that little hair that I'm talking about. But this is my hair poking out. I don't know. Just ignore that part. But this is this side. This is this side. Straight back. Oh yeah, it looks real good. Has some tips for natural hair. London has nice hair, but I can't keep it curly. I need some tips. Oh, I'm still learning Sayla's hair actually. I'm not sure what type she has, but I'm, you know, not really familiar with Sayla's hair type and stuff, but I got 2 different hair types that I'd be working with, but try to keep it cute. I do have some good products. They're downstairs though. Because I was about to show it to you because I always have it in my bathroom, but I don't have it up here because I was doing Sayla's hair downstairs. But the I love the As I Am leave-in conditioner. So great for like keeping your hair soft. The Cream of Nature, the avocado and honey one, I think. It's like a flat jar. It's green. Girl, curls will be popping and really good. It smells great. Yeah, like I've been using that on myself, on Sayla, both of the girls really, since they were since I could start putting products on their hair. Sayla's curls popping, like super cute. Twist out, really nice with it. Even just defining the curls, you don't have to do a twist out. It's really, really cute with Sayla's hair. But yeah, you definitely should try that. Check that out if you can get a chance to. But yeah, oh, this piece of hair is really killing me. But thank you guys. I'm about to get off of here. I finished my braids. I'm probably gonna dip them in the morning. Like I said, thank you, Red. Thank you, Chloe. Thank y'all for watching me finish doing my hair. Like I said, I don't really do edges or like these little baby hairs and stuff, but I don't really lay them. I like to do that. I just like to keep it like this. So yes, you guys, I hope everybody has a great night. Have a great night's sleep. Wake up in the morning feeling refreshed and energized and all of that. I know it's Monday, but y'all gonna get through it. I promise. So yes, good night, Chloe. Good night, Nola. Good night, Reg. Good night, Lissa B. Yeah. Bear. Good night to you. I think you just joined. I'm not sure. But anyways, yep. So that's it. Stay tuned for the next live video. Hopefully it'll be cooking. Hopefully my apron will be here in time. Bye. Oh, girl.